Hello, everyone. Did you know that in some countries, simply being LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender could get you arrested, beaten, or even sentenced to death? So, which destinations are the most dangerous for the LGBT community? Places you should never travel to, or at least be extremely cautious if you do. Let's uncover them right now in today's video. Group 1. Death penalty for LGBT. Iran. Iran is one of the strictest countries in the world when it comes to LGBT issues. Under Sharia law, same-sex relations are considered a serious crime against God. The maximum punishment is death. Reports from international human rights organizations confirm that there have been public executions of LGBT people, often by hanging. What's terrifying is that even a suspicion or accusation from neighbors, community members, or even family could lead to trial and execution. In Iranian society, LGBT people are forced to live completely in hiding. Coming out could mean losing your freedom and, in some cases, your life. For LGBT travelers, even the smallest public display of affection could land you in serious trouble with the law. This makes Iran one of the most dangerous destinations for LGBT people. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is one of the most conservative Islamic countries in the world, applying Sharia law very strictly. Here, homosexuality is not only illegal, but also branded as immoral behavior. Punishments range from flogging and long prison sentences to the death penalty. There have been multiple cases of executions for same-sex relations. For tourists, the risks are extremely high. You might think nobody will notice, but the reality is that even something as small as holding hands, hugging, or showing affection in public can be reported and lead to devastating consequences. This makes Saudi Arabia one of the most dangerous destinations for LGBT people. Yemen, Brunei, and Mauritania. These three countries also have extremely harsh laws against LGBT people. Yemen. Despite years of conflict and instability, Sharia law remains heavily enforced. Homosexuality is treated as a crime punishable by death for men, while lesbian women can face flogging and prison sentences. Brunei. In 2019, the government announced plans to implement the death penalty by stoning for same-sex relations. Although international pressure forced a temporary halt, the law technically still exists. Mauritania. In this North African country, men caught in same-sex acts can face death by shooting or stoning, while women can face imprisonment. In all three, the LGBT community is almost completely invisible. Coming out is essentially the same as putting yourself in danger. Nigeria and Afghanistan. Nigeria has a complicated legal system. In some northern states where Sharia law is enforced, same-sex relations can result in the death penalty. In the rest of the country, the punishment is up to 14 years in prison. There are frequent police raids, arrests, and violence against LGBT people. Afghanistan. Since the Taliban regained power in 2021, has become an extremely dangerous place for LGBT individuals. Human rights organizations have documented cases of LGBT people being hunted down, detained, tortured, and even executed. The Taliban openly considers LGBT identity as immoral, meaning there is no legal or social protection whatsoever. In this group, the punishment for being LGBT can go as far as execution, the harshest and most brutal penalty. Countries like Iran, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Brunei, Mauritania, Nigeria, and Afghanistan are therefore among the most dangerous destinations where LGBT people should absolutely avoid traveling at all costs. Orange Group 2. Severe criminalization. Uganda. In 2023, Uganda passed the Anti-Homosexuality Act, one of the harshest anti-LGBT laws in the world. According to this law, any same-sex relations can lead to life imprisonment. What the law calls aggravated homosexuality, such as repeated same-sex acts or with HIV-positive individuals, can even result in the death penalty. What's worse, the law also punishes people who are not LGBT themselves, but are accused of promoting, supporting, or protecting LGBT individuals. That means a friend, a journalist, or even a charity worker can be arrested. After the law was passed, many LGBT Ugandans fled to neighboring countries in search of safety. Despite global outrage, the Ugandan government has remained firm. Tanzania and Zambia. Both Tanzania and Zambia criminalize same-sex relations. In Tanzania, the government has carried out crackdowns on LGBT communities, even shutting down HIV and AIDS organizations under accusations of promoting homosexuality. Punishments can range from 20 to life in prison. In Zambia, same-sex relations can lead to up to 14 years in prison. The vague wording of the law means anyone suspected of being LGBT is at risk. In both countries, LGBT people live in constant fear, unable to be open about their identity, and often denied healthcare and legal services. Pakistan and Sudan. Both in Pakistan and Sudan, same-sex relations are considered against the order of nature under criminal law. Punishments include long prison sentences. While underground LGBT communities exist in cities like Karachi and Lahore, being openly LGBT is extremely risky. Coming out can mean losing your job, facing harassment, or even being arrested. In these countries, the law may not always enforce the death penalty, but the risk of being arrested and imprisoned for decades or even life simply for being LGBT is very real. They are absolutely unsafe for LGBT people to live in or travel to. Yellow Group 3. Vague laws and hostile society. Indonesia. In Indonesia, homosexuality is not criminalized nationwide, but there are dangerous exceptions. In Aceh province, where full Sharia law is enforced, LGBT people can be sentenced to public flogging with up to 100 lashes. These cases have been widely reported by international media. Elsewhere, police often use vague laws such as pornography or public order to arrest LGBT people. Indonesian society is also very conservative, so LGBT individuals usually have to remain closeted, especially outside major cities. Malaysia. Malaysia enforces Section 377 of its penal code, which criminalizes unnatural sexual acts. Punishments can go up to 20 years in prison, plus flogging. The law has even been used in high-profile political cases, further stigmatizing LGBT people. While underground LGBT communities exist in cities like Karachi and Lahore, being openly LGBT is almost impossible. Coming out can mean losing your job, facing harassment, or even being arrested. In these countries, the law may not directly sentence LGBT people to death, but the combination of hostile social attitudes, police action, and government policies create constant danger. One small mistake could lead to severe consequences. Real-life examples. Chechnya, gay concentration camps, 2017. In 2017, major human rights organizations such as Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International reported shocking findings. Chechen authorities had allegedly rounded up dozens, even hundreds of men suspected of being gay. These men were taken to secret detention facilities, often described as gay concentration camps. Inside, they were tortured, beaten, electrocuted, and some vanished without a trace. Survivors reported being forced to give up the names of other LGBT people they knew. The story was covered by major outlets like The Guardian and BBC, but to this day, no Chechen officials have been held accountable. Uganda, Anti-Homosexuality Law, 2023. In May 2023, Uganda's president signed into law the Anti-Homosexuality Act, one of the harshest anti-LGBT laws in the world. Simply being caught in a same-sex relationship could mean life imprisonment. So-called aggravated homosexuality could even result in the death penalty. Immediately after, international outrage followed, but inside Uganda, the police began using the law to launch raids and arrests. Reports confirmed that dozens of LGBT people were arrested in just the first month. Many others fled their homes, seeking safety in neighboring countries like Kenya. Dubai. Western tourists arrested 2008, 2017, 2021. Dubai and other emirates in the UAE are known for luxury tourism, but their anti-LGBT laws remain strict. In 2008, a male tourist was arrested for kissing in a bar. They were sentenced to 1 month in prison and later deported. In 2017, a Scottish tourist and his partner were detained after a hotel employee reported their private intimacy. Though it wasn't public, they were investigated and held for weeks. In 2021, British media reported that a gay couple vacationing in Dubai was summoned by police simply for posting a photo holding hands on social media. These examples show that even visitors from countries where LGBT rights are protected are not safe in the Gulf region. Reasons behind these laws. Many of these countries have strict religious beliefs that are against same-sex relationships. Some countries also have a long history of using these laws to control their people and keep their governments in power. These stories are not just numbers or statistics. They are real tragedies. They prove that in many parts of the world, being openly LGBT means risking arrest, torture, or even death. It's a powerful warning to anyone who assumes they can be safe everywhere. As we can see, LGBT people exist in every country, but human rights are not equally protected everywhere. Some places are open and free, while others treat LGBT identity as a crime. So if you are LGBT and want to travel, here's my advice. Always research the laws and culture of your destination first. Avoid showing your identity or public affection in dangerous countries. Choose safer and more LGBT-friendly destinations such as Vietnam, Canada, the Netherlands, Spain, or Taiwan. To end this video, I want to emphasize, everyone deserves to live as their true self, without fear, discrimination, or punishment, just for who they are. Do you think there are other countries that LGBT people should avoid? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.